Salutations one and all, you may call me Enigma, and welcome to my first video. As you can see, we're doing a speed drawing here, a little drawing of a creepy creature, while I introduce the channel. So, I am an artist, obviously, and I'm starting a YouTube channel. Also, obviously, this is my first video. I don't know exactly what I want to do with the channel yet, but I know I want to display drawings. And so this is my first case of doing that. A little live commentary over a speed drawing. It's kind of weird to... Oh, ignore the zoom in. I accidentally got my head in the shot. It'll clear up soon. It zoomed in on what I'm doing anyways, so it's mostly fine. Here's our creepy little creature. We got a hand there. About to draw his face. I'm thinking about it, clearly. Look at me. There we go. I was very indecisive while doing this. It's kind of weird to record speed draw physically. Oh, so much static, by the way. Try to ignore that. I don't really have good equipment. Oh, there we go. It's not zoomed in anymore. That's good. Anyways, as I was saying, I don't really have good equipment. I recorded this on an iPhone, not a very new one either. But nonetheless, I still wanted to do it, and I have done it, and I hope you can forgive the quality. At the end, I'll probably have a more high-quality image of the final drawing. Anyway, we got our little guy here, who's not really that little. Creepy little thing. So, what do I want to do with the channel? I want to showcase my drawings, of course. And I may want to try playing some games too. I'm not entirely sure on that. I know I want to showcase drawing, and maybe I'll have some ideas to help me get into things. I crack my fingers a lot. Wow. Anyways, sidetracked. If I were to do games, I'd probably play Darkest Dungeon or something. I don't know. It's a fun game. I have some ideas of what I would do. Challenge runs, things like that. But we're drawing right now, so let's mainly talk about that. So for drawing, I think drawing challenges could be good. I feel like every art channel does that. Probably not tutorials, because I am no adept. That is for certain. I mean, look at those bushes. Anyway. So yeah, I think it'd be cool to do art challenges, maybe 3-color challenge, even though I don't normally draw with color. And as you might be able to surmise based on me saying that, I will not be coloring this drawing. I'm gonna line it, and I'll add value. I'll like shade it with a pencil, but no color. So I'm making a little forest here. Oh, look at me spin that pencil. Anyway, we're drawing a little creature in the forest here. Basically, the idea for this thing is I pretty much based it on... It basically is the Fleshgait. That was a internet-created monster thing. It's like the rake, I think. But it takes the form of someone you know, or... No, it takes the form of a person and makes you think you know that person. That's what it does, that's right. And then, you know, you'd be like on a hike and it'd kill you one by one or whatever. It's a cool concept. And so yeah, I had a little comic idea. I've made some characters for it. I don't know if I'll ever actually end up making it though. Maybe. I'd like to. I'd certainly like to. I think we're just about done with the lining there. Yeah, now we get to bring in the fine liner. Make it a little more poppy. Yeah, that was not the right word for the situation, but you might get what I mean. Maybe, I don't know. So yeah, this drawing took me about an hour, I believe. I think the recording was an hour and 11 minutes. Of this little creature in the woods. I feel like I should have made a script for what to talk about here. I guess it's fine if there's moments of silence, right? I mean, I feel like you're probably more here for the drawing, not for my boring overture. Probably have some music in the background too. I mean, not loud enough for it to drown my voice out, but enough to fill the void so it's not just so quiet, you know? But yeah, I'd like to maybe do some drawing challenges. I did have a bit of a problem with this drawing, is that I don't usually draw on like this kind of paper, and not like, I'm not talking about the texture of the paper or anything, I'm talking about the size. I mean, most of the time I just draw in my sketchbooks and they're like way smaller than this. So it was a bit jarring. Also, the fact that I couldn't lean forward face inches from the piece of paper like I usually do, because then, you know, all you'd see in the shot is my hair, and that's not what we're after here, obviously. So, that was a bit difficult. But I mean, I managed, and I made something that I guess I'm okay with. I mean, it turned out alright. You'll see, I suppose. Oh, with the microphone. But yeah, thinking of doing maybe the 3-color challenge, even though I don't usually draw with color. Could be good practice with it. I was thinking of also maybe like getting a prompt generator, generating, well, not a prompt. I was having this idea of having a generator generate 2 animals and an object, and then I mix them together into a creature. And then, you know, put them into a background like this. Make something neat out of it. I think that could be cool. I probably wouldn't do it as like a speed draw commentary thing. I'd probably just edit it and show my progress, and maybe have a script that time, so you don't have to listen to me ramble like this. In hindsight, I probably should have made this go a little faster, because I mean, we've got these moments where I pause in the video. That's not great. Also, I wouldn't have to be scrambling for things to talk about this whole time, like I am right now. maybe 7 minutes would have been good, although we're already at 8. Yeah, probably 8 minutes would have been fine, or 7, I don't know. Anyway, lining the creature now. It's gonna have black eyes with white pupils. It's certainly one way to make scary eyes. I don't know that it's the scariest, but it's something. I mean, he certainly doesn't look friendly. Recording this was weird, because I had to like sit back from the paper, which is very strange for me. But, you know, it is what it is. It's what it's, as they say. No one says that. I hope no one says that, other than me, ironically. I decided to use a thinner fine liner for the the details inside of things for the most part. And I guess it turned out fine, but I feel like overall it's pretty unnoticeable. I'm just erasing some of those. I had a word in mind and that I just lost it. Anyways, I'm getting rid of some of those spots where the pencil is so clearly off from where I placed the lines with the fine liner, so that isn't so jarring. Oh, I bumped. That's right, I bonked the stand holding the phone up. Oh man, the pencil does not show up very well on this camera, does it? You can kind of see it, but hopefully it'll, you know, be more defined. Will that dog be quiet? I don't know if you can hear it or not. You probably can. I apologize for the hound. Yeah, hopefully at the end I'll have a picture there, and hopefully it'll be more what's the word? Can't find any words today, can I? More well defined, more visible. That's probably the right word. So I wanted to make this look like it's a hiking trail, and you're walking through here, and this thing peers out behind a tree and goes "Rarg." Probably wouldn't sound like that, but you know, that's the general gist of it. Scary guy in the woods. Now all I can think about is would you rather be alone in the woods and there be a man or a bear? Oh, it's so funny. I think the funniest thing is that people get upset about it when people say bear. I mean, would you rather, like, this is the way I see it, would you rather be alone with an animal that probably will not attack you unless provoked, or a human being, which we all know human beings are known to do terrible things? I mean, like, if you phrase it like that, it seems a lot more like a no-brainer to me. And if you feel like you're offended by that, by the fact that people would rather it be a bear than a man, it's because there are bad people out there. So if you're not one of those bad people, you don't need to feel offended, because you know that you're not the ones they're talking about. So, yeah. It is what it is. Some people suck. So, I'd rather be next to a bear, which is statistically less likely to suck. That was a tangent. I apologize. Back to the creepy creature. I like giving it those, like, lines through the eyes. Thought it was a nice little feature to make it stand out a bit from other things. At least a little bit. I mean, at the end of the day, it is just a scary humanoid figure. But, I mean, it's got its own little quirks, I suppose. I mean, if you try too hard to be original, then you won't make anything interesting, right? You just gotta think of something cool. It's fine if it's based on something else. Just, you know, make it neat. And I think that's the end. Yeah. So, about now, I should have a higher quality image of it up there. So, closing remarks. Thank you for watching. If you feel so inclined, leave a comment, suggest things for me to do with this channel. And yeah, I guess the good old classic like and subscribe, please. Or don't. It's your life. And yeah, I bid you farewell.